We love our pets, but accidents happen, and if you've ever found one of those dark stains on your hardwood floor, you know how frustrating it can be. If the stain is light or kind of white, it usually means the damage is just on the surface. That's nice, you only need basic cleaning. But if the stain is dark or black, that means the urine has soaked deep into the wood. In that case, you will need to go a little deeper with your cleaning. Now, no matter what kind of stain you have, the first thing you want to do is blot up the urine as soon as you spot it. The quicker you act, the better your chances of stopping stains and odors from setting in. Here's how. Open some windows for fresh air, wear gloves, and use paper towels or a clean cloth to gently blot, not rub the urine. Keep blotting with fresh towels until the area is just slightly damp. All right, let's get into the actual cleaning methods. And one quick tip. Always clean in the direction of the wood grain. This way you won't push the stain deeper into the wood. The first method is the good old white vinegar solution. Mix equal parts of white vinegar and water. If you want, you can add a couple of drops of essential oil to help with the smell. Dampen a cloth or sponge with this mix and gently wipe the stain. For stubborn spots, use a soft brush. After that, wipe with a clean, damp cloth and dry the area thoroughly. You might have to repeat this a few times to see results. Next up, for tougher or older stains, try the hydrogen peroxide treatment. All you need is regular 3% hydrogen peroxide that you can get from any store. Mix a bit of it with a drop of dish soap. Soak a clean rag in the mix, place it over the stain, and let it sit for about 15 to 30 minutes. If the stain is really deep, you can cover it with plastic wrap and leave it longer, even overnight if needed. Afterward, wipe it dry. Just be careful not to leave it too long because peroxide can discolor the wood. The third method is using enzymatic cleaners like Rocco and Roxy. These cleaners are awesome because they break down the urine at the molecular level, not just on the surface. This keeps the odor from coming back later. Typically, you will apply the cleaner directly to the stained area and let it soak from a few minutes or longer, depending on how deep the stain is. For sealed wood floors, most of these products are safe, but if your floors are unsealed or wax finished, test a small hidden spot first. After soaking, use a cloth to gently scrub if needed. Blot up the remaining liquid and let the area air dry completely. Don't rush this step. Proper drying is essential to prevent water damage. For very old or deep stains, sometimes you have no choice but to go for sanding and refinishing. This is a bigger job, but it works when nothing else does. You will need a few things for this: a professional-grade sander, some sandpaper of around 100 to 120 grit, a shop vacuum, and safety gear. Make sure to wear a respirator mask, safety goggles, and ear protection to stay safe from dust and noise. Also, cover nearby vents and doorways with plastic sheeting to keep dust from spreading. Before you start sanding, remove any molding around the floor area. Then sweep and vacuum well. Sand gently in the direction of the wood grain, never against it, until the stained layer is removed. After sanding, vacuum the dust again and wipe the surface clean. If a faint stain still remains, you can treat it with hydrogen peroxide or a wood bleach like oxalic acid. Let it sit, then wipe it clean. Once it's fully dry, refinish the area using wood oil, lacquer, or polyurethane, whatever matches your floor best. One more thing, you might still have a bit of odor left after cleaning. That's where baking soda comes in. Just sprinkle baking soda over the cleaned area, let it sit for about an hour, then clean it up. It helps soak up any leftover smell. Before we wrap up, here are a few quick tips to keep in mind. Always clean up pet messes as soon as possible. The longer urine sits, the worse the damage. Avoid using bleach or steam mops, they can ruin your wood floors. After cleaning, make sure the area is fully dry to prevent moisture damage. Regular pet training can help avoid future accidents. If the stains are really stubborn and you feel stuck, don't hesitate to call a professional cleaner who specializes in pet stains. They have the right tools and experience to save your floors. And for another helpful cleaning tutorial, watch this next.